Hey y'all, let's move away from the noise. That's the freeway right there. Oh, man. Come on, babies. Let's go over here. Oh, this is like something out of Final Destination 2. These trucks, except there are no logs on them. Those are logging trucks. I like how they can stack the trailers when there's no logs. But a honey girl and I, let me let her off here. Hold on, baby. Okay, baby. So we got another place just because we went on a I guess you could call it a date. I mean, it was more like I kind of look at it as maybe the chick just wanted like some Starbucks and a sandwich, a grilled cheese sandwich, because every time I've always paid, financially, mentally, and all that, and so when you like kind of like I'm super non-judgmental unless I have to be, but this chick was like blaming everything on her ex, like they mostly always do, and looks like somebody recycled the fridge here, huh? So you got like the compressor, you got like the coil, and they took whatever copper they had. Basically, they probably just put the broken shit over by the dumpster like the other place does, like Quality Inn. Then you got a microwave here, two of them. I'm sure they're from the hotel. They put them over here, and then people like will try to recycle whatever out of them. I'm just careful of like needles and stuff. But yeah, this one is the Days Inn right here. Uh, and I mean, I don't know. I was so mentally exhausted after meeting with that chick because I'm always the one that has to like drive to meet them. And I even told her, I told her a story about that Amy chick that, the whole, that I'll explain that again. But, when you kind of tell people stuff and they come off as like non-judgmental and then in the end they're super judgmental. But honestly, she drives a Subaru Impreza, not very impressive. And I asked her, I go, you know what people are saying, people who drive Subarus? And she's like, that they're lesbians. And I go, well, let's be honest. I mean, I mean, you could be a lesbian too. I mean, you could be bisexual, but I didn't tell her that I was bipolar, but usually people start talking stuff about, bipolar people. And then it kind of shows that they don't understand it. But I don't really care because honestly, Honey Girl and I were Sigma, and Sigma, they could be in relationships, but you like bipolar people, they sabotage it, or they've been sabotaged in relationships. And like today, I realized that everybody that I've met on that dating site, Facebook dating, has been a narcissist, and she's just yet another one that will blame somebody else and saying that she's not going to get any money out of the relationship. And I said, that sounds weird. I go, because the women get a lot of, oh no, I'm not getting anything. So, and then she just kind of like, I think she just looked at me and she's like, oh, look at this guy right here. He's in his car right now. I'm in my vehicle because I fucking helped out my last two relationships. I helped out my family. I gave everything that I have to everybody and left me with nothing. But you know what? It didn't leave me with totally nothing because I have Honey Girl, and we have memories of like everything. And I told her, I go, Charlie Kirk is leaving behind a beautiful legacy. I want to, in my own way, and I think I have been, contribute to, like his wife's taking it on, to leaving a great legacy. And I told her, I have nobody to count on but us two. And I told her, I said, you're cool. I like you. Was I 100% attracted to her? Not really. I mean, she was a nice person to talk to, but I don't look at like, I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm just, I'm just a guy, you know what I mean? Just trying to like rebuild. And she saw that as, like, I could tell right away and she's like almost expecting me to pay for it, and I've paid for it like financially and mentally. And I just, make sure there's no needles up here. I just don't want to pay for it anymore. And this is just a realization. I told her, it's like, don't even waste my time. And that's why I told her, every time I've met with somebody, it's been a waste of fucking time. And I can't waste time anymore. Ooh, this is pretty nice over here. Honey, let's go over here. Look at this. So, nice grass here. So nice. I might even take a poop over here. See, let me find my place right here. Oh, yeah, right by this rock. I can sit on this rock right here. This is great. Like, crouching tiger, hidden dragon right here. And I can sit right here. And maybe I can take a poo-poo right here. I could rock on. But I was completely exhausted. I mean, I haven't really been feeling good, but I just kind of worked past that. It really took it out of me with Charlie Kirk being killed. I felt like I lost an actual brother, and I have real brothers, but they're not. I consider Charlie Kirk, and I've never met the guy, a brother, and I was just like, more than any brother that I have in actual reality, that's family and whatever. And I'm like, it's so sad. I feel for his kids, his wife. And he had dogs too, and JD Vance. And I really don't think that, it's never going to be able to be fixed, right? Because he was the glue that was trying to, he's the man, you know what I mean? And now that this happened, he is even, so many people, all the love they're showing for him, is but the thing, it won't bring him back, but it'll keep his memory. And I still think I'm going, did that really fucking happen? Is this really the world we live in? And I still get so sad that I still weep tears, and I'm like, I've lost so much of my uh yeah, I guess you could say emotional side because of all the medication and the ECTs. And I feel like I feel like I'm literally dead inside. But then when that hit me right there, it really fucking knocked the wind out of my sails. And so Honey Girl and I'm just like, I gotta get another. I can't spend the money, but I gotta do it because I feel like I'm falling apart, you know. And I can't do that because it's just us. So, anyways, be like Charlie, our friends.